let's crack on with this one. We're straight off the bat from the last episode, and I guess on this episode we're heading into Hyden to see Wave Rock, a last minute
detour.
Yep. And then after that back into Newdegate to check out the silo art, have a little look around, and then hopefully tonight we are going to be staying in Ravensthorpe free camp.
Yeah.
And then on to Esperance from there.
Tomorrow, yeah.
So we've got a little bit of stuff happening.
Busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy.
But anyway, this little camp here, if you haven't seen our last episode, definitely check it out. Straight off the side of the road, not even a gravel pit, just a little, I guess, rail holding yard. But a beautiful little spot, no trains at all, barely any cars as well. Just a top little spot, this one. Anywho, let's crack on with this episode. Everything's packed up, everything's ready to go on the car and caravan. Just got to turn it on, make sure the fridge is running off the battery. But we're good to go. Good to get into Hyden and see Wave Rock. Do you want a hand?
Let's go. Yeah, easy to show.
Roger. So we've come straight through Hyden and straight into Wave Rock, really. But was sort of the first road that we've been on, gravel road that we've been on for an extended period of time. Dusty as well, very dusty road. So we're hoping the caravan's all right. We're going to double check it now. But remember our last little van, it was just
Covered.
Yeah, it was hard to keep the dust out of the last little van. Ran into problems of having dust in the water. Just a pain in the ass, dust, but hopefully this big sealed unit is going to be pretty good. But we'll double check it now before we get into Wave Rock. What's the verdict?
It's fine.
Fine?
Yeah.
That's good. Did get a little bit in here, but that's looks like no issue.
Hungry.
So hopefully the water's going to be right. The water's usually pretty good on these things. Yeah, happy days. But let's get into Wave Rock, check it all out. There is a resort here and it does look very touristy, very commercialised, so we'll see how we go. We caught the last of the wildflowers. So first up is you do have to pay as well, $12 per car. So that's us, here you want to do mine. For some reason this isn't included in WA parks, so is what it is, we'll get over that. So there is a resort here as well, which I'll leave the price down below there somewhere. Just over there, simply because there's loads of different things to see, not just Wave Rock here. There is Hippos, Yawn, there's, was it the Humps? Something like that. There's a couple of other different little spots just around this area that you could easily spend probably 2 or 3 days here. But we've only come here to see Wave Rock and Hippos Yawn. We're not going to do that circuit. I think we're just going to get straight over Wave Rock, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Granite and Woodlands Discovery Trail. The Wave Rock's a 15-metre high concave wall of granite, streaked with black and orange algal remains. And there you go, these are the other attractions which you can see while staying here: the Humps and Mulgars Cave, Granite and Woodlands Discovery Trail, Holland Track, and the Peoplescape sculptures. Righto, Socia's run away. Let's get into it. This is it. You bring your surfboard.
Yeah. I just crawl.
That's really cool. Go on, get in there. Pretend you're surfing.
Not yet. Further down the line.
Are you still paddling out?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's definitely an illusion.
It's incredible.
I thought it was bigger than this.
Did you?
Yeah. I thought it went on for ages.
Oh, longer.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was this high. I'll give it that. See, there is a little bit of information here. How long do you reckon it is? 40?
40 metres.
It's 110 metres,
Oh wow.
15 metres high.
I'm so bad.
So it was created with water running off the rock and soaking into the soils and cracks in rock face, chewing away at rock structure. That's really cool.
Pretend you're riding away. Up higher. Up higher. Yeah. Up on. Go here out the way. Look for
Righto, that is us done. Wave rock. Thoughts?
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, in the way.
That's really impressive, that one. Anyway, let's get over Hippo's Yawn, check that out, and then
What do you reckon? It might be a bit boring.
we'll get on out of here. So this is our last little stop, Hippo's Yawn. Looks like a hippo, doesn't it? Looks like a hippo yawning. It's pretty cool. What are you doing?
I'm doing why hippos eat and sing
So cool little bit of information here about how they believe it happened. It's most likely that salts like halite and gypsum from the salt lakes just north of here have crystallised out within the original boulder, exerting enough pressure to break it from within. But it's huge, this thing. Righto, what do you reckon?
Crack on.
Crack on? Yeah. That is us done, I guess. Here, Wave Rock, Hippos, Yawn. Not going to complete the rest of the circuit, but so far, beautiful circuit. And, well, Caravan Park Resort, sort of everything there. There's a load of stuff around here, but we're not going to be staying here. We're heading off back into Hyden.
Yep. Have
a quick look around in Hyden and then crack on and get a bit further south. So on closer inspection, we have got dust in the caravan. It is in a little vent that must remain permanently open, clean and unrestricted when gas appliances are in use. So I reckon, because we are heading back on dirt roads, I think we're just going to tape it up, pull the tape off tonight when we get there to try and stop any more dust getting in. That seems to be the only spot, isn't it? Yep. So we'll try that, see if it works. Right, we'll see how that goes. It's not the neatest job, but should do the trick. All the gas is turned off anyway. Guess we'll see what happens. So not a lot to see here in Hyden, but there is one thing on the main drag, which is the recycled metal art, I guess, walk, which we're going to do this now. Load of information on each little piece, but I think we'll just walk through them all. Oh, each with a little story on the art. Queenus collectus, it's a scientific name.
Is it?
Good.
Very clever.
It is, isn't it? I like the bus.
The bar.
The bus to get the people out to Wave Rock.
Yeah. Must have been in there for a while.
Righto, it is time to go and get out of here. But that is Hyden, a short little stop here. Realistically only came here to see Wave Rock and Hippos, Yawn.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's get back on the road. Hopefully the dust doesn't come to bite us on the arse. And head back over to Newdegate. Yep. Cool. So we're just under half a tank of diesel and $2.20 is the cheapest that I've seen in a couple of days now, so may as well get it. Prices are starting to push $2.40 just out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, prices are definitely skyrocketing. But anyway, get as much as we can, try and brim it there for $2.20. Yeah, well. Ooh, 1,000 kilometers. For anyone that cares, we're averaging 14.5 litres per 100. That's since the alternator went, so the battery restarted everything then. But that's a lot of driving without the Caravan as well, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep. Seems right, 14.5. Let's get out of Hyden. Go.
Yep. Go, go, go.
How did it go, the dust?
Yeah, not bad.
That's good.
It's little bits, but that might just be where I didn't speak properly.
Yep. Well, hopefully that went all right, but we're going to have a quick lunch and then we're going to have a look here at Newdegate. Check out their beautiful silo art. Righto, lunch is done and here we are in Newdegate for the Newdegate silos. Thoughts?
Yeah, I like it.
Pretty good, isn't it? So created in May 2018, 120 litres of paint, 13 days painting and 20 metre silo height by one artist who, Brenton C. So the one on the right is the Western bearded dragon. The red-tailed phascogale is a rare marsupial only found in the wheat belt. A malleefowl, and the last one being freshwater. A water droplet shaped in half white representing the salt lakes and half teal representing the freshwater lakes and the rain that nourishes the landscape. So each one's got a little bit of a meaning, like most of them have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Righto, that is Newdegate done. Beautiful silo artwork there, and it is, I believe it's all lit up at night time. That was just pretty cool to watch the trucks being loaded full of grain in the background there. It's really cool. So, anywho, we're done here. Not a lot to see in and around Newdegate really. Not really much on wiki camps, so we're just going to keep on heading towards Ravensthorpe.
Get into camp.
Get into camp, set up and go from there.
Yep.
Let's do it. Righto, Ravensthorpe, we've made it. And this is a free 48-hour self-contained RV parking. We're only here for the one night?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. And then we're in Esperance tomorrow night. But anyway, I don't think we're going to look around today.
No, do that tomorrow morning.
Yep, we're going to spend tomorrow morning looking around Ravensthorpe here, there is some more silos we want to check out here. And well, it gives us a bit of time before we can check into Esperance, which is 10 o'clock check-in? 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock check-in. So that's all right, plenty of time in the morning, and then an hour and a bit drive from here to Esperance.
Yes.
Righto,
It's
let's...
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, righto, we'll get all set up. Go from there, crack a beer. So after our big special pies last night, nice easy night really tonight here in Ravensthorpe. Making the most of the power. We had sun today all day, so full batteries.
I might
but
do my chicken on that.
maybe. Toasted sandwiches for me, chips, and I'm guessing chicken for you.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, beautiful. But we'll pick this up in the morning, having a look around Ravenswood. A nice easy night for us. Ravensthorpe. See you in the morning. Well, it's the morning, and it is cloudy, overcast sort of morning. I don't know if you can see out there. But we're not hanging about here in Ravensthorpe. We're heading off to Esperance. Got a couple of little things we want to see here, including the silos. There is a mine site, which I'm not too sure if they've got a viewing spot or not, but I want to sort of check that out if I can, if they've got a viewing spot. And then get over to Esperance. We're booked in from 2 o'clock at the RAC. So it should be good. Hour and a half, 2 hour drive over there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's get into it, huh?
So I'm just looking for this mine site.
So Ravensthorpe, the well, self-contained RV parking, maximum 48 hours, plenty of bins, which I'm on that job now. Just a big old parking space here. Self-contained only, no tents, and you got to keep all your grey water on you, which is fair enough. And it was a full house last night, which everyone seems to have cleared off pretty early. We're just the lucky last. And toilets are straight across the road from the Caravan. I guess 48-hour stop.
Yeah.
That's pretty handy. Anywho, that is us done. Short little walk through the main drag, but let's get on out of here. Keep on moving. So this is it. This is the Ravensthorpe silo art. Not a lot of parking, not a lot of space, really. You're right up close, sort of jammed up against it. But still, it's probably the closest we've been to one.
Yeah, I was about to say it's closest.
Yep. And it is double-sided.
Definitely looks better further away though, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it does.
Up close it just looks like a load of shapes.
So we'll try and get the drone up and send it, I don't know, far back so we can get a bigger picture of that. But it does look better further away. Bit of information over here. Oh, and I do want to say is Ravensthorpe just feels like a bit of a mining / agricultural bit of a hub. There's not really that much touristy stuff to do apart from the silos here, and a lot of mining utes whipping around, tractors going everywhere. So that's a beautiful picture, that one. Created August 2016. 31 days painting this, 25 metre height. One artist again. Amok Island. I'm guessing he'll be on Instagram. So each silo side shows a different stage of the flowering cycle of the species of Banksia, from flower buds to full bloom to seed pods, developing, drying out and opening. The animals in the artwork are the species' main pollinators, honey possums and New Holland honey eater. So it's pretty cool, that one. Can't see the honey possum.
Be on the other side.
Ah, righto. Hopefully we can get the drone around the other side there, see the honey possum, but we can see the Holland honey eater, the New Holland honey eater. Righto, that is Ravensthorpe done, and the silos.
Yep.
Really, silos were pretty good from a distance. Right up close, they're very, I guess, pixely and large, block-like things.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's crack on out of here and hopefully try and find this little mine lookout. It doesn't come up on wiki camps. No idea why. I did see a sign, so hopefully I can see that sign again. Hopefully we can get up there with the caravan. If not, we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Esperance.
Get into Esperance. We have got some little bits and pieces we've got to get in Esperance. Stuff for the car, service kit for the car. A little bit of shopping for tonight. That's about it. Probably won't film all that stuff, but let's get into Esperance.
I'm excited today.
Well, let's see if we can find this mine lookout first.
Okay.
Right, that's going to do us here in Ravensthorpe. Good little spot. It was a bit of a mining / agricultural town. Not a lot of touristy stuff to see apart from the silos, which are pretty good. When you stand right back, or you can get pretty far back from them, they look really good. But we couldn't find the little mine lookout. I did see a sign as we were coming in, mine lookout, but nothing comes up on wiki camp, so we're not going to double back. We're just wasting our time, I think, especially with the caravan on the back. Other than that, that's us done. Let's head towards Esperance.
Yep.
Get into Esperance. Hopefully the weather clears up. It's not looking that crash hot. But we'll see how we go. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you on the next video in Esperance, hopefully with some nicer weather. Yeah, sunshine. Anyway, cheers.
Thank you.
So we have made it to, well, start it again.
Yawn.
Hippo's Yawn.
Might be a bit boring.
Oh, we'll see. We'll check it out.
You didn't get it, did you? Hippo's Yawn.